MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Harold, what do they need to focus on in this one?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so. All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Melvin Upton Jr. Some of you may know him as B.J. Upton. That's how I know him. Melvin. Who's Melvin? Melvin! Man, I'll tell you what. Melvin's playing pretty good right now. He's actually playing better than B.J. did.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Hit back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman, 7 hits in 37 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down that Alexei Ramirez. Yeah, the shortstop. Man, he can pick it. You know, one of the first guys that came across and really made a major impact as a Cuban defender. He was that shortstop that got us all thinking about the Latin flair once again.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, that was a good changeup right there. You see how he swung through that ball? Man, he's got him thinking now, because that was clearly an indication he was looking fastball and got fooled.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro ranging into shallow right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third baseman. Shot.
So striding forward now, Josh Donaldson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Josh Donaldson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Second inning coming up, and Toronto's off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll lead
Leading
things off here in this one-run contest.
Chris Carter.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch, a sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Starlin Castro. High in the air out to center field. Jennings is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
Digging in, Roger McGreal. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
1-1. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. And the throw in gets away from him. Throw comes in quickly, halting that tying run at third.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Adonis Garcia digs in now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Here comes the 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
No strike.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jennings is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. So stepping in, Kendrys Morales. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Kendrys Morales.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as he'll go after